Allegations are surfacing against the late local activist Cesar Chavez. Chavez was a central figure in Kern County, helping organize farm workers in Delano, leading the historic grape strike and pushing for better pay, safer working conditions, and union rights through nonviolent protests. Neighborhood reporter Ruby Rivera is live in downtown Bakersfield from the Cesar Chavez Memorial, and she has more on the allegations against Chavez and how the community is responding. Ruby?
Yeah, thanks, Veronica. Yeah, what we're seeing right now is bringing quite a bit of attention to the labor rights activist. And this is coming just weeks before celebrations are set to take place across the nation. I had the opportunity to speak with a couple of community members to get their perspective on the situation.
Hard for me to believe that it's true, and I pray to God that it's not true.
80-year-old Ana Maria Areola used to work in the fields and served as a translator at meetings for the United Farm Workers. So when she caught wind of the news, she was shocked. It was the United Farm Workers Union itself that posted this statement on its website, which reads in part, quote, "The UFW has learned of deeply troubling allegations that one of the union's co-founders, Cesar Chavez, behaved in ways that are incompatible with our organization's values. Allegations involving abuse of young women or minors. Allegations that very young women or girls may have been victimized are crushing." The statement does not detail the accusations, but does go on to say that because of these allegations, the union will not be partaking in Cesar Chavez Day activities and are instead focusing their efforts on immigration justice events and acts of service to support farm workers, urging others to do the same. Bakersfield College professor Oliver Rosales says, with reports that the New York Times is set to release a year-long investigation into Cesar Chavez, the UFW's decision to speak out now is well-timed and strategic.
Regardless of the nature of these allegations, I think it underscores that important historical point, that it was always about a movement, it was never about a single man.
Cesar Chavez is an iconic figure in the farm labor movement that began right here in Kern County in Delano in the early 60s. He traveled across the country, advocating nonviolence and dignity for farm workers, and is credited with raising their standard of living. Chavez died in 1993. There are many questions, such as the source of the allegations or if they'll be made public. And although these questions continue to be unanswered, Areola just has one.
I don't see how it can be true when he was always there for the farm workers. And when would he be? We would have heard something back then. Why 20 years later?
Yeah, and really, we have a lot of places here across the country that are starting to cancel their events. We know of Tucson, Corpus Christi, and Fresno have all made plans to cancel their activities in relation to Cesar Chavez Day. And here locally, I mean, we have a very big presence associated with Cesar Chavez. You can see one of the murals here located in Kern County, and this is not the only one, by the way. And so we have a lot of events related to us coming up here locally, but we haven't heard if any of those events will be canceled. We did hear from the Kern High School District earlier that they are aware of the allegations and are taking steps in determining what they will do when it comes to their events, but still nothing has been canceled. Veronica.